Hello, you guys. This is Cocosing Valley Model Railroad speaking. Today I'm going to do a review on the Mantua or Manawa Camelback brass engine from 1946. They made this in 1946. It was a brass kit they first produced, was this 040 Camelback Reading version. Like the one in Strasbourg, like the number 4 in Strasbourg. I will not paint this as the number 4. Since this is one of my other Camelbacks, I do have a plastic version of it, but I prefer this metal one because it's an antique, but it runs, sort of. I mean, I'm still working on figuring out the kinks and the bugs. So we're going to look at a few of the details. There's a nice little bell, a little brass bell on here. Brass smokestack, brass headlight. Now, there was a bulb in here because when I was fixing it, there was a light bulb. So I took that out and didn't want to really ruin it. Nice foot plate here. I had to glue this part on to fix it. It was missing some other parts, so I made a part out of a piece of wire I had and fixed that up. It works now. Nice Stetson, or nice railing going across to the firebox here, the Wooten firebox. It does have a nice little coal out here. It's all made of metal. And if you kind of look in here, there's a lot of riveting going around and around the detail. When it focuses, yeah, there you go. So a lot of rivets on this locomotive, a lot of detailed brass parts on it. And it's a nice little engine. I bought this thing in Strasbourg for $25. Wouldn't you believe it? $25 for a brass engine. Now, when I talked to the guy, this was during my birthday weekend when I went up during my birthday with a friend of mine. And I was in the hobby shop looking around their used section, and there was this little brass engine Camelback sitting there in the shop. And I looked at it and asked the guy, what do you want for 25 bucks? And I said, no, I'll get it. And that was a deal, so I got another N-scale 060 and then another 060 steam engine, tank engine type. But I saw this brass Camelback, and the guy thought, it's broke. It didn't even move. The motor was frozen inside, so I had to get in the locomotive body to order to get it to run again. So I freed up the motor, got everything running on it. It runs okay. It sort of runs okay, but I keep this engine as good as possible. I run it once in a great while, but I like trying to keep it as kind of a display item because it runs, but I really try to not run this engine as much it is. It's almost 80 years old, so I try to keep this one in running good condition and keep this one running for a while. I had to replace some parts. I lost one of the washers. It keeps this thing apart from the other one, so I found a modern one and replaced it with a new one. It runs still, so I still need to work some kink bugs in it, clean out the wheels. And it's a nice engine. It's a Camelback, but I really like this one. This is Cocosing Valley Model Railroad signing out. Guys, have a wonderful night. We'll see you later.